The issue of comfort women has long been a thorn in ties between South Korea and Japan. It's a euphemism for women, mostly Koreans, who were forced to work in Japan's brothels before and during World War II. And the question of whether victims were adequately compensated has had a major impact on the relationship between the two countries. And a newly erected statue in Pyeongchang in South Korea may further fray ties, as it appears to show Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe kneeling and bowing to a seated comfort woman. And Tokyo is outraged. Eternal Atonement was commissioned by Kim Chang-ril, the head of a privately run botanic garden. He says the kneeling figure could depict anyone. It's not necessarily Abe. Japan's Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshihide Suga said if reports of the statue on display were true, it would be a, quote, unforgivable breach of international protocol.
There has been no change to our stance that we will continue to strongly urge the South Korean side to steadily implement the agreement between Japan and South Korea, which confirmed that the issue of comfort women had been finally and irreversibly resolved.
Suga is referring to a 2015 agreement reached by Abe and then South Korean President Park Geun-hye, under which Abe apologised and pledged a fund to support the survivors. But South Korean President Moon Jae-in's government has declared the deal flawed, in effect voiding it. South Korea's foreign ministry said there may be international protocol to consider, but declined to comment further as the sculpture was an act by a private citizen. Similar statues of girls alone have been set up in front of the Japanese embassy in Seoul and elsewhere to honour the women.